Hey everyone, Andrew here from Andrew Gaming, and I know this isn't really my style of video on the channel, but today I'm going to be teaching you how to use RPG Maker MB. Now I know it's an old engine, but don't let that push you away from it. It's still really good in the newest RPG Maker to this day. So yeah, we're going to start by creating a project. You're going to go up here to the what looks like a piece of paper. Then a window will pop up in the middle, and then you simply name your project. Now this right here is your file name. I'm just gonna call it tutorial, but you can call it whatever you want to call your game. So you can also choose where you want to put it. I put it in a different directory from the default because my internal hard drive is kind of small, so I use a second sort of. I have an SSD in there, so in my computer. So yeah. Now that we've created a project, you may want to open the database and look around. I use F9 to open the database. However, there is a button right here which does open the database. So we're gonna start by making a world map. So it doesn't have to. It does. If you're gonna make it like your actual world map, you're probably gonna want to make it pretty big. But personally, I'm just gonna make it I'm just gonna make it sort of small for the tutorial. Now you can just kind of okay, so over here you can select your tiles. This is like deep water. This is shallow water. We'll go over the difference in a minute. Not in a minute, like the next step, like in some future episode, I'll go over the difference. But you can draw your own like shapes, which that will make your island seem less bland. But you can also use shapes, like for example, click up here, you can find a pencil tool, which is how you do this individual, like a square tool, which is squares and rectangles, and then the circle tool, which are just used. Then there's the paintbrush tool. This will let you completely fill in an area. So we're just gonna make a couple of islands. So I'm just gonna go out here, maybe like create Actually, I'm gonna just sort of take this. Okay, wrong tile. Wrong tile again. So I'm just gonna kind of like make our main island down over here. So this is where you'll start, and now you can change your starting position by right-clicking on a tile. Go down to set starting position and click player, and that will let you change where you spawn in the game. Now I'm just gonna like do pretty basic overworld. Like up here, there's gonna be an ice area. That's pretty white, but ice area. And maybe over here there's a desert island, maybe. So as you can see, I'm doing the map design. Oh yeah, you can get to this like grid screen by clicking the icon up here, and then yeah, that's events. But we'll go over that later. So say like right here, we can like make some mountains, which they do auto tile connect to each other. So, and then you can like say we could put a forest down here, and well, that's pretty basic overworld. So you can play test your game by going up here to this green arrow, clicking save changes to the game, and now you boot up your RPG Maker game. So now you just got started. So yeah, this is your basic overworld. So I'm also gonna go over making a sort of town area. You also may want to rename your overworld area too. Well, I'm just gonna call it overworld. So yeah, that's your overworld. Now we're gonna go over making a town. So you're gonna want to start by going to over here to tile set B, which this is going to be like everything in here is going to show up over your main tiles, and C isn't really that important if you're making a fantasy RPG like I am. Alright, so you're gonna want to find one of these town tiles, and I'm just gonna use this one because it's this one tile. Place it wherever you want, and now let's go back to the vent area like I showed you earlier. But before you're gonna wanna right click on your overworld, click new, and I'm just gonna call this town. Be sure to set your tile set to outside. This is very important. Now I'm just gonna make it like 20 by 20, because I don't know. So we're gonna start by clicking a grass tile over here, and clicking the paintbrush and filling it in. Now you're probably gonna want to make some houses. Over here you can find wall tiles and roof tiles. Now I'm just gonna make a couple of basic houses. Alright, so now you made some houses. Now over here you can select the path tile, then you can use the rectangle tool and click and drag down, and then create paths to all the houses. So now that you've done that, go back to your overworld, go to events, and right click on your town. Go to quick event creation and click transfer. Now this window should pop up. Click location, click town, then click where you want to go, where you want to spawn when you enter town. I'm going to click right here. Alright, so now, when we go into the game, okay, so, even though you've probably only booted it up once, that mage with RPG Maker MV is probably getting pretty annoying. So so to disable that, you can go into the plugins menu and just delete both of these. Plugins up here, the two green puzzle pieces, and delete the two plugins that are already in there. This will get rid of that mage with RPG Maker MV. Now you can go into your town. But now, once you enter, there's no escape. Let's fix that. So, go to your town. A shortcut for the transfer is Control 1. So I just use that. So now that you got that, click on the location window, go to Overworld, and set it out, not on the same tile as your town, or you can do that. I just prefer not to. Then copy and paste that to the other two tiles. You can also navigate the grid with your arrow keys. I'm just kind of a veteran at this point, and yeah. But your world, it seems kind of dull with no music. Like, the tile screen has music, but your world, nope. So let's go. So right click on your overworld, click edit. Now you're in this menu that showed up when you created it. Go to autoplay BGM, click on it, and then select a song out of the list. I'm just gonna go with Field 1. Now I'm going to stop that. And now when we go into the actually no, let's not do that yet. Let's go to town and then add some town music. Now when we start up the game, there's now music. So now we can go into the town and the music changes. Leave town, music changes again. There we go. So that's going to so there's your basics. Transfers, how to create new maps, just mapping in itself, and yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this short little tutorial. It's gonna be fun to make more of these, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and bye.